Woo!
Josh, you're muted.
You're muted, Josh.
Hello, everybody. Man, I just muted myself too. Welcome to the Front Yard Fantasy Podcast live stream on this totally terrific Turquoise Tuesday. Yeah.
Turquoise Tuesday.
It's turquoise. My name is Josh. I'm here today with Simon and JL. And today, Simon is penning up some bets he made. With me.
He is. Two bets.
Two bets.
Two waters.
So fortunately for JL and I, unfortunately for Simon, he's going to get slightly wet at the beginning of the show, pretty wet. And then he's going to get doubly wet at the end of the show. So we thought we'd just start out the show, just, for everyone's enjoyment, watching Simon get super wet.
Oh, yeah. You ready, Simon?
I'm ready. This one that I'm paying out, this is for you, Miles Sanders. Screw you. Just I love you, but you should have done better than Terry McLaurin this weekend.
It was a close one here. It was a close one.
Tell me what.
Oh boy, we got record viewership for this. Many people are coming in just to watch you get water.
Record viewership.
Give me a countdown.
All right, Simon.
48, 47, 46.
1. Get wet.
I can't even see there's water.
Yeah.
There's water. I can't even see
definitely
it.
Getting wet. He's getting wet. It's all over.
Turn it cold. Make sure it's cold. Leave it on.
It's pretty funny
Woo!
that shirt must be pretty water repellent or something because it did not absorb that water quickly. You got a nice shirt there, man.
It's dry fit.
All right. Well, maybe we'll give Simon a minute to get situated there. But all right, perfect.
That was enjoyable. That was
very enjoyable. You know what was also enjoyable? Were you about to make the same transition?
Yeah, I was about to say.
It felt so right. It felt so right. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, you know what wasn't as enjoyable to watch?
So we were going to go different directions here. I'm a Ravens fan, as some of you may know, and I enjoyed watching the Steelers get beat up, even though it really didn't help the Ravens at all. It was just kind of nice to, but it was a boring game.
Yeah, for sure.
Go Browns.
Oh man. Go Brown. Oh, yes.
Where did that come from?
But I will say that I also lost a water bet last night, which I will be paying tomorrow.
Yes, that was Steelers D and Terry McLaurin, which turned out to be the world's most boring water bet of all time.
Close. Eric Ebron, not Terry McLaurin.
Oh, sorry, not Terry. I thought it was Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd. Neither of us are right. We can't get this right at all.
I had another bet with one of my other friends that involved Eric Ebron. So, and then also I was rooting for Eric Ebron in the championship game against Simon. Thanks, Eric Ebron. But both Eric Ebron and Tyler Boyd got knocked out of the game, I believe. So that's fun.
Yeah, concussion. Bird up. What up, Kev? What up, Kev?
What's up, Kev? How's it going? Zombo? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. How about G-Man?
Yeah, Jay, good friend of the show.
That's what I'm talking about.
You gotta have him on and get a water bet going so we can watch him in the shower.
Listen, that's what I live for. Watching other dudes in the shower, getting wet.
What up, King Carrington?
What's up, man?
You, brother?
How you doing?
Good to see you, Carrington? Just talking to you. Good to see you again.
Yeah, but Tyler Boyd got hurt, right? He got hurt, so he got 0 points.
He got 0 points. He had a concussion in the first quarter.
I saw it happen. I was watching, and I was like, his head right there, and then he took off his helmet. I was like, well, see ya, Tyler Boyd. I lost this bet. Then the Steelers, they were like, well, our defense doesn't really want to play very well against the Bengals. Let's let screw this game. Let's just let them keep scoring on us. And I almost won that water bet still.
It was 2-0. That was the end score.
Yes,
it was because they got 2 sacks was the reason that you lost.
Yeah, that was sad. That made me sad.
Tough one. And my girlfriend's dad, Ed, made it in. He won.
That's awesome.
If you remember, that was the spawn of this water bet. Was he was down, I think, by half a point, and he was facing Tyler Boyd, and he had Pittsburgh D, and 2-0. So he won. He ended up winning.
For him.
He's playing Simon in the championship this week. So
not going to say he got lucky because a lot more played in than just Tyler Boyd and the Steelers defense, but he got a little lucky. Let's be honest. Because Tyler Boyd was getting a couple points.
Got a little unlucky.
Yes. But an injury, I'm going to go ahead and say, is more luck involved than just a team playing poorly. I mean, both are a little bit luck involved, I guess, but yeah, whatever. I digress.
What up, wet boy?
Ready?
We're back. I'm staying wet for the stream. Hopefully my dad doesn't turn the AC on. I'm home visiting. He likes to crank it.
I'm texting your mother right now.
She's not home, so joke's on you.
Well, she'll
Text her anyway to text her. Yeah, exactly.
Man, I'm not some people look great wet. I'm not one of those people.
I don't love the way I look wet. I don't know too many people that do, like outside like of models, like in bathing suits and stuff. But yeah.
It reminds me of this one time I went skydiving, and like we went with like a group of people.
One time.
It was me and my girlfriend, and then like 4 other people that were in the same group. And they videotaped all of us. Then afterwards, they show you the videos. Like they get you all around the computer with the group you went with, show you the videos to try to get you to buy them. Well, they start with this other girl in our group. And like as she's going down, it literally like looks like a magazine photo shoot. Like she's like smiling and posing, and her hair is like flowing beautifully in the wind. And like we're like, wow, like that's so cool. I can't wait to see my video. And then mine comes up, and all it does is like push my hair straight back, so I look completely like my cheeks are like flopping in the wind. Like it was the worst I've ever looked. And then they pull up my girlfriend's, and she blacked out. She just like about 5 seconds into it, she goes like completely limp. And we were like, huh, like they really should have shown that girl's last, because there is a 0% chance after seeing hers and then seeing ours that we were going to buy our videos.
It's the expectations thing. I say this with everything in life. If the expectations are high, you're probably not going to meet them, or you're going to be slightly disappointed. If they're low, you're probably going to be pleasantly surprised. Your expectations were set way too high going into those pictures.
Because that was the secret. That was the secret with college. Freshman year, my parents really thought I was going to get all A's. But once I had a semester where I failed all my classes, boy, were they thrilled with C's.
There you go.
Change
that's right. I set the bar low real young, so they never really expected that.
From the
What's
start.
up, Swamp?
So I come to stream, and first thing I hear is some people look great wet.
Honestly, that was the least like dirty thing we tried to say about people being wet.
I like to imagine that the next Houdat isn't referring to the Saints. You're asking us who looks great wet. I come to stream, first thing you hear, some people look great wet. Houdat.
So Swamp Nola, you missed Simon getting wet at the beginning of the stream. He got in the shower. He satisfied this water bet. He's a little wet right now, and he's gonna have to do another one at the end.
Yeah, and he says, at work, I cry. We cry too, and if you get off work in time, I believe Simon will again be wet at the end of the episode.
Yes, he will.
To pay out his second water bet.
The first one was Miles Sanders' fault. The second one is Jared Cook's fault.
Jared Cook.
And then I already mentioned that I will be paying a water bet tomorrow, unfortunately.
Yep. Josh will be getting wet tomorrow. Yes, we did. Good job, Swamp.
You nailed it.
You nailed it.
You had the cojones to call it. JL's on the phone with me before this, and he's like,
I just had a feeling the Jets were going to win, but I was too scared to say it.
That is what JL sounds like. Good job.
That's spot on, JL.
So you get all the credit. JL gets none of it.
Dude, that's awesome.
Swamp says, "Oh yeah, sorry, Jared Cook."
How? You were just trying to get lucky, right, Swamp? Did you actually believe that at all? If you
believed it, give him the credit.
Man,
I'm just saying it's easy to take bold takes like that, bold shots like that when you're not, on the hook to get wet on national television.
Dude, no one had to get wet. You could have just said, I think they're going to win.
Everything is a water bet here.
Everything's a water bet.
If you make a call like that, I'm going to say water bet me.
Well, here's the thing. Never mind. I won't get this. Never mind. I had a joke. It would have been too dirty.
So we talked about the Jets winning. We talked about the Bengals beating the Steelers yesterday. I missed that conversation, but man, was that pretty. And it is so wild that there is now a very real possibility that in week 17, the Browns could be playing the Steelers to win the division. Even the fact that that's possible is bonkers to me. I know there's things that have to happen, but God, it's crazy. It's unreal. I'm just enjoying it, but I'm still just waiting to be unbelievably disappointed whenever the Browns still somehow miss the playoffs. What is it? The Ravens, the Titans, the Colts, and the Dolphins. If they win out and then the Browns lose one of the next two, they're out of the playoffs.
this is a scary playoff scenario for pretty much every team. The teams you just mentioned. I would say the Dolphins are currently in, but they have the least % chance to make the playoffs, I believe. So
The Ravens have a great end of season schedule, so
yeah.
that's looking pretty good. But the Titans, that's the one that's giving me a little bit of faith for the Browns. They play Green Bay next week, and I think Green Bay takes care of business. But that should be a good game. I'm really excited to watch the Titans Green Bay game. That one will be fun. Titans Green Bay. Okay.
Let's go Green Bay.
We are playing week 15 horse today, and I am your very wet host.
You're so wet.
I know these questions.
I hope the questions aren't too wet.
Some of them are kind of moist.
Ooh, okay.
Let's see. Swamp says, that's honestly hope the Browns make the playoffs. I want some upsets like the Titans did last season. Yeah, that was a fun playoff run by the Titans. I thought they had it for a bit there.
Yeah.
They were looking hot.
They were beating the Chiefs the first half of that game, the AFC Championship game.
I think everyone was beating the Chiefs in the first half of their games last year in the playoffs. That seemed to be their strategy. They're the inverse Falcons. The reverso Falcons. How do you say Falcons backwards? They're the Snockaffs. No, Snocklaff.
I think it's just Chiefs, right?
Falcons.
Does that work out? Chiefs.
Falcons.
Yeah,
Falcons
that works out.
backwards is Chiefs. Yeah, all the questions today require you to say team names backwards. That's what every question today is.
Doc.
Nevars.
Swamp
Nevars?
said, Simon, any bets you want to make when Bama beats Clemson? So Swamp, I don't know if I've said this on stream before. Probably have. Maybe you're aware and that's why you said it. But before I went off to college at Clemson, my best friend was going to Alabama. This was in 2012. And
I hope it's ends in you showing it.
No, I'm not getting kicked off Twitch. But we made a bet, and this was before Clemson was really good, if you remember. This was when Clemson got blown out in the Orange Bowl. We made a bet that if Clemson and Alabama play for a national title while we're in college, the loser gets the other school's logo tattooed on their ass. Well, our fourth year, Clemson and Bama play, 2016, and you know how that ended. Clemson lost that game, and I have a big old Alabama A tattooed right on my butt. But we both went back to school for a victory lap. Clemson won the next year, so he's getting a big old Clemson paw. He's actually getting it in January. So
nice.
We'll have matching. I want him to get it on opposite cheeks for me so that we could like smush them together for like a funny picture. Know what I mean? Where they're not on opposite sides of our body.
Smush it together. Yeah, I got you.
I could have said that a lot better, but you know what I mean.
I mean, you guys can make it work. Do you just go like diagonal at each other? You smush your right cheek against his right cheek. It's gonna take some geometry, but you could do it.
So one of us has to hang upside down. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna get.
If you both play in an open field, opposite directions of each other, you can definitely do it.
That reminds me of the picture I've always wanted to take, Jail, because you graduated in 16. Our friend Tim graduated in 17, and I graduated in 18. I've always wanted us to get Clemson jerseys that say 16, 17, 18, and go stand on top of the hill in the stadium without pants on, just with our butts peeking out of the bottom of the jerseys, and like take a picture with our butts poking out of our 16, 17, 18 jerseys. That's on my bucket list. Jim and Jay says this show's getting real weird today. Not sure if I should be watching.
Not safe for work, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out. Get those headphones in.
Put those headphones in.
Yeah.
Put in the privacy screen. No one can see.
Have Yahoo Answers open another window. Why did I go to Yahoo Answers?
Yahoo Answers. Oh, that guy's doing work. Oh, he's got Yahoo. Oh, don't worry. He's got Yahoo Answers up. He's definitely doing work.
Sorry, boss. I just had some real quick questions I had to get answered.
Jesus.
Okay. You know, we're going way off the books right now. We need to get started with this game before it gets too weird.
Yeah.
Okay, Josh, I'm thinking of a number that is either 1 or 2. What number
The
am I
number
thinking
is
of?
obviously 1.
It's 2, you dumb idiot.
It's 2.
Oh!
So, Josh,
Damn it.
you're going second. Dale, you are going first.
Please.
Oh, good. You should always close the door when you're watching our stream.
And then if someone walks in, just be quickly. And then you did good.
What was that?
Don't you knock? God, Mom.
I like
That
it, I
reminds
like
me of a video I saw the other day. It was like a kid whose mom ran in while he was like streaming or something. He was on the computer and he like closed out of something real quick and he was like, I just accidentally downloaded something and then I got scared and when I jumped up my pants fell down a little. Like,
I don't know if he was streaming. It
heard-
sounds like he was doing something a little bit different. But
it was the audio was laid over a Fortnite stream. So I assumed he was streaming, but maybe they just added that after.
oh god,
Just want to show my dog sleeping in the corner.
Aw,
You snuggled up like a roly
you
poly.
can't even tell it's a dog.
Yeah, you can't.
I would believe it's a pillow if you told me that too.
Oh, now it's Sancho. Now his
So
eyes are open.
I get to go
Nope,
second.
still a pillow.
No, Joe, you get to go first.
That's a stupid game. Why
Good for
would
you, man.
why would me getting it
Good for
right
you.
make me go first?
Whoever
I'll go
got
first.
right
I'll
gets to go first.
Okay.
Joe, if you want to go first, you can go first.
He doesn't want to go. What? Wait.
What?
Okay, Josh, you can go first. Question 1. Darren Waller scored 30 PPR points this week.
Oh wait, I want to go
Yeah.
first.
One running back and one wide receiver scored more points than them. Who were they?
I think I know.
Oh shoot, where did I put the answers?
Top scoring guys, running back and wide receivers. I'm 100% sure of the running back. I am 95% sure of the wide receiver. The running back would be.
No,
PPR,
it's my
yeah.
question.
Okay, I mean, no. The running back would be Tony Pollard, and I am. That wide receiver is a tough one. It's not that Calvin Ridley. I'm like 95% sure.
Final answer?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Locking in with Tony Pollard and Calvin Ridley.
Yeah.
Well, Tony Pollard. Where did my answers go? Tony Pollard has 31.2 points. So you're correct there.
Let's go.
For the
And
wide receiver,
I think you're right.
I'm like thinking like Stephon Diggs had a good game too. But I think
DeAndre
Calvin Ridley-
Hopkins had
Ah.
exactly 30.
Wait,
So he is not the answer. Calvin Ridley had
Oh,
32.3.
I was
You
like-
are correct.
I was like, okay, DeAndre had a good game
Tricky,
too. But
tricky.
yeah, look at that. Yeah, that was
I
good. That
tricked
was good.
you. Nice job. Oh, I need to put the score on there.
Let's
Josh,
go.
Dale, you now have an H. You did not want to go first. That's what you get. Did you know the answer to that one?
Yeah.
It sounded like he did.
Oh, stinky poo poo.
Stinky poo poo.
Okay. Dale, you are now an H. And Josh, you are a... Okay. Question 2. JL. Like I said, DeAndre Hopkins also scored 30 PPR points this week.
Okay.
Was that his highest scoring game of the season
In PPR.
in PPR?
I feel like it was. I don't know. He's had a lot of high scoring games, but I don't know if he's gotten more than 30. I'm gonna say no. No, that was his highest.
That was his highest?
Yeah.
I think I would have gone with that too. But that's a tough one. I can't think of I know he's been consistent all year, but we'll see.
Okay. In week 15, he scored 30 points, like I said. In week 1 versus San Francisco, he had 16 targets for 14 receptions, 151 yards, no touchdowns for a total of 29.1 fantasy points.
29.1.
Dale, you
Wow,
are
that's
correct.
close.
It would be really funny if you said all that and be like, yeah, he did not score that much, but in week 5 he did.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was going to do.
Oh, you gave me ideas for the future.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a question from the Chosen Rose before we jump to the next round. After 2 rounds,
All
the
right.
score is
Welcome
H
back.
to H. Said, what's a good
Nope.
tight end? So Cole Kmet didn't do too well. Yeah, that was rough. I have Jonnu, Irv Smith. Do I pick up Tyler Higbee, Dan Arnold? Also, James Robinson might be out. Do I play Ronald Jones? I'm going to start with the running back part. I'm fine playing Ronald Jones if he's active, which he should be. I think he's good. He's in a good offense, and what you saw, what Leonard Fournette was able to do in a good offense, fall into the goal line, and Ronald Jones is a better running back than Leonard Fournette. of course, you'd rather James Robinson, but if he's out, you're totally fine with Ronald Jones. Now, what about the tight ends? What do you guys think?
And I'm right there with you on Ronald Jones, by the way. Now for the tight ends, this is tough. So Jonnu, I'm going Jonnu probably.
Is this PPR?
Yeah. Jonnu, he got some stuff going last week. I think he's past his injuries. I guess he's finally the tight end that they want to feature. Yeah, I would go Jonnu.
Yeah, I agree with Josh here.
For me, it's either Jonnu or Cole Kmet again. Like, I know it wasn't great, but tight ends are fluky anyways. You're hoping for a touchdown, and he's playing against Jacksonville, which is a pretty good matchup for him.
Yep.
So I wouldn't be opposed to throwing Cole Kmet out there again. I know it wasn't great, but it's either Jonnu or Cole Kmet. I can see the reasoning for both.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The Chosen Rose says, what about Buffalo for DeAndre Hopkins? Let's see what the score. So he had 12 targets for 7 receptions, 127 yards and 1 touchdown for 25.7 PPR points in week 10 versus Buffalo. So that was another close one, but not quite 30. 30 was his best of the year.
He's had a couple mid-20s.
Oh,
when they played like the Jets too.
Jay letting us know Rojo is likely out. I missed that news.
That was the one thing I was thinking of is if he's out. Yeah. Either way, I think I'd play Fournette over him, but
yeah.
Okay, so
obviously
is Fournette an option. What other options do you have? I guess Chosen Rose.
Yeah.
What's up, Sean? Happy Tuesday. Glad to have you here.
Sean, welcome back.
You missed the first 2 rounds, but we got a lot more questions for you. I have a feeling this is going to be a close game. We're going to get to all the questions.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Josh, are you ready for round 3? Congrats
Championship.
in the championship. Yeah, let us know what other running back options you have. And if you don't have any, let us know what's on the waiver wire.
Yes,
congrats on the championship berth, but you've got some work. BERTH.
Birth.
So Rojo's out. Is he actually officially out? He's officially out. That's pretty early to announce. That's all. I mean, not all. It's awesome. It is awesome. Fantasy players.
I just see unlikely. So
for
all
intents
and purposes, just assume he's out. Okay, Josh, you ready for your next question?
I'm ready. Hit me.
One NFL team had 2 wide receivers finish in the top 12 PPR receivers on the week. Which team was it, and who are the receivers?
I can't remember.
One team.
You gonna play or pass?
I'm trying to think of the receiver. Let
me
me just think about it for a minute. I'm trying to think of just the teams that have 2 receivers that could have went off.
While you're thinking, guys, if you enjoy these kinds of games, please go follow us on YouTube and on Twitch, Front Yard Fantasy. We play games like this every single day, Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern time. It means a lot to us. It's super helpful to the channel. And then you get to come play games with us.
Sure.
Also, make sure you guys are staying out of the chat, Josh and JL.
Okay.
I was not reading it, but I was in it. I don't know. I might have to pass this one. I'm just not having anyone come to mind.
Is that your official? You're passing?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass. I can't think of anyone.
Pass to you, John Luke. What do you think?
You stupid coward. Stupid.
All right.
Boy. Oh God. I was not thinking you were gonna pass to me.
I wasn't ready. I mean, I thought it was gonna come to me eventually, but
honestly, there's only one that comes to mind. I don't think the second guy was in the top 12 though. I feel like he was top 15 or top 20, maybe.
Mark.
Sorry.
more.
Stephon Diggs and Cole Beasley, maybe. So literally the only 2 that come to mind that 2 receivers on the same team had good games.
You locking it in?
Yeah.
I don't know. No. I guess I honestly cannot. No, maybe. I guess maybe Calvin Ridley and Russell Gage. Oh God, I don't know. Josh, which one should I go with?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Which one? Which one?
Yeah, do it. Go with the Colts players.
All right, I'll go Beasley and Diggs.
And which team is that?
The Bills.
Okay, just want to make sure.
No.
Yeah, you had to get all three parts.
I don't
Okay.
think this is right. This isn't right.
Let's just go over some of the players you talked about. So Calvin Ridley was the number one wide receiver. We already talked about that.
It's him and Russell Gage.
Russell Gage had 17.8 points, bringing him as the number 17 PPR wide receiver on the week. So it is not the Falcons. Another one, Brandon Ayuk had 22.3 fantasy points, finished at number 6. Kendrick Bourne had 18.6 fantasy points, finishing at number 15. Stephon Diggs had 25.7 fantasy points, number 4 wide receiver on the week. The number 12 wide receiver on the week was DJ Moore with 19.2 fantasy points and Cole Beasley with 19.2 fantasy points. They tied for wide receiver 12. It was Cole Beasley and Stephon Diggs. They got it right there.
They sound like 13. No, I don't count it.
They tied for 12.
That was stupid.
Good. That was good.
Okay, Josh,
I didn't
you
even
get
think of Kendrick Bourne. That makes so much sense.
I looked it up when I was writing that question. I thought that was going to be the answer, but I didn't realize Kendrick Bourne fell outside of the top 12. I thought he was still in there. So Josh, you are now a ho. JL, you are still just a huh. And we are on to round 4. Also, shout out to Sean, who nailed it first. Stephon Diggs and Cole Beasley.
Yeah.
Chosen Rose piped in.
Well,
You guys nailed it.
Chosen Rose said Pascal and Hill. I was joking when I said the Colts guys, and actually that's not a bad answer.
Not a bad answer.
Yeah.
Okay, JL, this question's coming to you.
Lay it on me.
How many rookie QBs finished as a top 12 quarterback in week 15, and who were they? 4 point per passing touchdown.
How many rookie QBs finished as a top? Oh God, this is like, what is up with these multi-part questions?
You guys are getting them so far. I don't know why you're complaining so much. You guys are smart. It's week 15. We got to up the game.
Okay. I guess I'll play this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Well, I know Jalen Hurts is one. Rosie. I know Jalen Hurts is one.
Rosie is not correct.
Rosie is not one of them. Herberto was one. Was there any more? Did Kyler finish up there? Kyler is not a rookie, so that is definitely not going to count. God damn. Oh God. I think it's just those two. Is it just those two? To Tua? Tua's a rookie, right? Am I blanking on that? God, I don't know anymore. All right,
You're asking both of us like we're going to help you.
Please
You're
help
asking,
me. I'm just going to go
with
those
the
two
answers and then
because
your opponent.
I'm going those two.
Okay. I'm just going to run through the top 12. Number 1, Jalen Hurts. Number 2, Josh Allen. Number 3, Ryan Tannehill.
Josh Allen.
Number 4, Kyler Murray. Number 5, Lamar Jackson. Number 6, Justin Herbert. Number 7, Matt Ryan. Number 8, Marcus Mariota. Number 9, Patrick Mahomes. Number 10, Deshaun Watson. Number 11, Tom Brady. And number 12, Baker Mayfield. You got, he's not a rookie. I didn't mean to put up another finger. You got it, JL.
All right, that was a little easier than I thought then. It's just
I thought Tua's been on fire recently, so I thought it might be tricky. And he did have a pretty good week. He finished as the quarterback 15. Josh, you look annoyed over there. You look annoyed over there. Oh, sorry. I'm going to have to run for 1 second, and I'll be right back. You guys stall.
Okay. Okay, bye, Simon. Honestly,
So-
I was like 90% sure that Tua was a rookie. For some
Looking
reason,
at the rankings helps a little bit, right? No, I'm joking.
yeah, definitely helps. Always looking at the rankings.
No.
Tua
Tua's not a rookie. No, I'm
He,
joking, he's a rookie.
he is a rookie, but in my head, I don't know. Does this ever happen to you where you just kind of like forget where like some players you just talk about them so much, you think about them so much that they don't seem like rookies anymore?
Well, you've been inundated with Tua since inundated.
Inundated. Oh, so inundated.
Oh God. You've been friends with Tua for a long, long time now.
I have.
You had to deal with him pretty
college.
early on in your college career,
Yeah.
and I understand.
Yep.
Sorry,
Trevor
bees
Lawrence, he's gonna feel like he's a 10-year pro by the time
I
he's
know.
like finished.
He's already a vet. Yeah. But Jalen Hurts, that was kind of the easy one because obviously we all are not expecting him to do so well, but he's doing so well. I guess Josh, you have been expecting him to do so well.
Jay, I don't know if you put this out there, but Sean fell into the same trap you did with Kyler Murray. And then he goes, "Oh, you're right. He's not a rookie."
Was a top 12 guy this
You
week.
thought he was? Yeah. He had a pretty good week. I thought he was as well until I looked at it. Okay, Josh, you got some work to do. You're behind HOR to H. Are you ready for your question?
I'm ready, Simon.
Okay, there are 3 rookie running backs in the top 12 PPR running backs through 15 weeks. Who are they?
3 rookie running backs in the top 12 through 15 weeks.
So through this point in the season, there are 3 rookies currently sitting in the top 12. Who are they?
Well, James Robinson. I'm going to take it. James Robinson. This could get weird. This could get really weird. James Robinson.
You can't just say him 3 times.
Can I say him one more time? So it's got to be these 2.
Derrick Henry.
He's
Kyler
not a
Murray.
rookie.
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray is a
Kyler
rookie.
Murray.
3 rookies. Top 12 PPR running backs through. So I guess I'm gonna go.
You said 3 rookies. I thought you just said 3 FUs. That's what I heard.
So the people I think so obviously Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Jonathan Taylor are the first that I want to say. Cam Akers isn't in there. J.K. Dobbins isn't in there. Now here's where it gets weird. Is Anthony Gibson.
Anthony Gibson.
Anthony
Gibson.
Tony Gibson.
I guess Tony works. Antonio.
Yeah, Tony Gibson. Tony Gibson.
My boy Anthony.
My boy Tony Gibb.
He could be there, and I don't know which one I would take out if he is. Was he playing like that well? And who would I take out? So Clyde Edwards-Helaire has to be in there too, right? I don't know. Is Jonathan Taylor in there? It's either him or probably Tony. All right. I'll go with Antonio Gibson over Jonathan Taylor. So I'll go James Robinson, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Oh my God, I don't know. No, I want Jonathan Taylor. Okay, I'll go Antonio Gibson.
You have to name 3.
James Robinson, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Antonio Gibson.
Okay. The number 4 PPR running back is James Robinson.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking he was 4.
The number 12 PPR running back is Antonio Gibson.
I don't like that.
The number 10 PPR running back is Jonathan Taylor. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is 13.
Oh, that's some Josh math.
Oh my God.
Sorry,
No.
Jonathan Taylor, Antonio Gibson, and James Robinson are the 3 rookies inside the top 12. Clyde has fallen out
I
recently.
can't believe that because he's played like every game and played decent, but yeah, he's getting his workload eaten too. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
Josh, not doing so hot. It's time for a comeback.
It's okay.
Okay. JL. I remember before the stream, you and I were talking. I goes, "Ooh boy, I don't know if I should put this question in there. It's a pretty tough one."
Thank you for. Oh no, you know what? You gave it to me, so I could pass it.
I was about to say that's not the question you're getting. It's the one that's going to Josh next. So if you miss this one, you're in trouble.
Collusion.
So JL, what I need you to do is put these wide receivers in order of PPR finish in Week 15. Okay.
Okay.
Antonio Brown, Tyreek Hill, DJ Moore.
Antonio Brown, Tyreek Hill, DJ Moore.
You gonna play or pass?
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna put this nail in Josh's coffin.
J Fuse 2 nailed it. JTAGJR.
I like that.
Wow. I like the abbreviations.
I like the abbreviations too. All right. I know Tyreek Hill. Gosh, I do not know. This is frightening. I'm gonna say Antonio Brown, DJ Moore, Tyreek Hill.
Okay. Final answer?
Yes. Fine. No. Final. No. Yes.
Okay. Tyreek Hill had 17.4 points, finishing as the wide receiver 19 on the week. DJ Moore had 19.2, finishing as the number 12 wide receiver on the week. Antonio Brown had 20.3, finishing as the number 9 wide receiver on the week. You are right, JL. Josh, you very quickly became a horse today. We didn't even get to my favorite question. We need a neigh from you. Give us your best word voice.
Pretty good.
That was pretty good. Congrats, JL. You won.
Thank you.
Josh, I'm so sorry. You know, for a consolation prize, if you can get this next question,
I win.
I'll give you a complimentary victory. Complimentary on the house.
I bet he gets a letter back.
That's better than a normal one.
If he gets the next question. Oh, you probably don't have enough questions to do that.
I got questions.
Questions on top of questions.
Okay, Josh. Just for fun, bonus round. JL won, but we got some more questions and some more time that we can go through. So, Josh, through 15 weeks, there are 4 quarterbacks with negative points. Name any of them.
What do you mean? Negative points like on the season?
On the season.
What?
There are 4 quarterbacks.
I thought you meant maybe negative points in a week.
Nope.
You know?
Total. Their season cumulative total is negative. There are 4 quarterbacks with a negative season points. Name any of them.
Well, okay. I'll just say some people that come to mind are the Jaguars replacements.
What?
No, it's definitely not him though. It's definitely not him. He had
Lennon?
a couple good weeks. Maybe Mike Lennon. I like that. Cowboys. I'm thinking now. Cowboy. Okay, I got it. What's his name? The James Madison University guy.
Oh.
The Italian name.
I know it. I got it.
Blah, 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 blah.
I don't want to say it for you.
Blah, blah, blah,
Should I say it?
Yeah, what is his name?
Danucci?
Yeah, Ganucci. Yeah, I bet he's in there. He would definitely be mine.
Anthony Ganucci.
Tony Ganucci.
Tony Ganucci. You got a little Tony Ganucci in you.
I feel like there's probably a Broncos quarterback that just crapped the bed when Drew Lock was out.
What's his name?
wait.
Ham.
I think I might have another one actually. No. You mean the Broncos like wide receiver quarterback?
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to count, but it might. I'm not sure. How about the Ravens?
RG3. I don't think he got.
No, he got positive points.
Yeah, positive, yeah.
So yeah, Ganucci's all I can think of right now.
Ganucci.
Ganucci goo.
Like potato, like pasta.
Well, there is nobody named Ganucci, but Ben DiNucci has 6.96 points.
Yeah.
The 4 quarterbacks with negative points in order from
Haskins.
worst to best.
No.
Tim Boyle for the Green Bay Packers has negative 0.6 points.
Never
Matt
heard of him.
Schaub for the Atlanta Falcons has negative
Still
0.4
playing?
points. Bonk! Mason Rudolph for the
Ah,
Pittsburgh Steelers has negative 0.34
baby
points.
Mason.
And a name I've literally never heard, Easton Stick for the Los
Oh, I know
Angeles
who that
Chargers has negative 0.4 points.
no, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
did he
is-
just call
is
that?
he Am I wrong? Is he not a rookie?
There's
Ah.
Jacob Eason, who's a rookie. I don't know if
Oh, yeah.
Easton Stick
Oh,
is a
Jacob
rookie.
Eason is
yeah,
right.
Isn't he
Derek-
also on
I
the?
thought Derek Carr, but
Chargers?
Derek Carr has had some. He had like a 30-point week, or 30+ point week. That's why I got watered a couple weeks ago.
So that one was tough, but I thought maybe being an AFC North guy, you might be able to pull some Mason Rudolph out of your butt. But
Nah.
No one
It's
wants to pull that out of their butt.
it stayed in there. He's stuck in there. Uh, Okay, just for fun, you guys want to run through some more of the questions I have prepared? I've got a couple more. And then if you can keep playing along in the chat, and if you've got fantasy questions for us leading into your playoffs, let us know.
You got a hiccup issue, huh, Simon?
Yeah,
They hit you hard, huh?
they hit me hard. I had
Yeah.
chronic hiccups in college where I had one at least an hour for like 6 years. And then I graduated and they stopped, and I realized those might have been stress induced.
That sounds horrible, man.
Stress induced.
To be honest with you,
So
hiccups are like my least favorite thing in the world. Just saying.
who has more total PPR fantasy points through 15 weeks? AJ Brown or Corey Davis?
It's probably
Corey Brown.
it's got to be Corey Davis.
Oh,
You guys taking opposite sides of this one?
yeah. I'll take one of his letters.
Okay. So
Making a
AJ
hoe.
Brown has 208.1 fantasy points on the season.
That's a decent amount of points.
Corey Davis has 182.5. AJ Brown has more fantasy points. Corey Davis has just had some huge blow up games that have been
That is a tricky one.
memorable. And he's been like fairly consistent.
AJ Brown's just missed like 6 weeks, right?
Yeah.
5 weeks. I don't know.
Something like
That's why.
Yeah. That one was tricky. Okay. Tony Pollard scored 31.2 PPR fantasy points in week 15. Has Ezekiel Elliott scored more points than that in any week this season?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Well, in week 1 at the Los Angeles Rams, Ezekiel Elliott had 22 carries for 96 yards and a touchdown, 3 receptions for 31 yards and another touchdown for 27.7 fantasy points. And that was his best game of the season. You guys are right. The answer is no for that one.
Yeah, I felt every week of pain. Zeke this year.
I actually looked that up. I was like, has Zeke even scored this many points yet this season? And we had the same idea on that
You know,
question.
Yeah.
So Sean says he's playing Jalen Hurts over Big Ben in his championship. He says that's like the obvious right play, right? Pains me to say this as a Steelers fan, but the Steelers look like doo-doo. Yeah, I would not be starting Big Ben. That's a scary offense to start the quarterback for right now.
Yeah, no, you got to play Jalen Hurts.
And he's playing the Cowboys.
Yeah, it's not
Like-
not a hard matchup.
Not just not a hard matchup. That's a great matchup. Jalen Hurts is it might even be better than the Cardinals game. The only thing that could be holding it back is the Cowboys aren't as good as the Cardinals, I don't think. But yeah, that's a slam dunk play.
Josh, are you on board with that?
Oh, absolutely. I'm not touching Big Ben for my championship game at this
Don't
point.
touch Big Ben.
I mean, yeah.
Chosen Roses. He had Herbert, who did better than Mahomes. Yeah, Herbert's killing it. How does Tannehill do well? Are you asking us? Because I don't know.
I think he's a pretty good quarterback.
Yeah, he was just someone in Miami broke him, and then he left Miami. He's on a competent offense, and he's a good quarterback.
Yep.
He's a
And,
safe quarterback. in
And
my
apparently,
mind.
him and Derrick Henry can coexist. That I didn't think was really possible, but they both killed it this week.
He is more or less a Alex Smith type in my mind. Maybe an upgraded Alex Smith, but Alex Smith was great in his time with the Chiefs before Patrick Mahomes took over. So, he's safe. He's not going to necessarily win you too many games, but he's definitely not going to lose you games either.
Yeah.
And he's a good quarterback.
We missed one. Chosen Rose asked Cardinals defense or Pittsburgh.
Ooh.
I'm playing Cardinals this one.
I don't. What I got.
They're playing the Cardinals are playing the 49ers, and the Steelers are playing the Colts.
Yep.
I don't know. The Steelers defense, people are forgetting they were actually pretty banged up this week. They were missing like 4 linebackers. And I don't think they're supposed to be missing all of those players again next week. Like the Steelers defense they had a bad game yesterday, but they're still better than the Cardinals defense. Because it just comes down to the matchup. Like what do you like better?
Yeah, San Francisco is not the best, but they haven't been terrible. I don't know.
I think I'm still playing
Cardinals.
I think I'm playing Steelers.
I would go with the Steelers.
I'm a
Chosen
Browns
Rose
fan,
says
so
Nick
it does
Mullins
pain
is
me.
out. Is that true? You know that?
Nick Mullins is out. Someone said.
Do you trust Jeff Wilson Jr., Giovanni, or Salmon Almad?
Salvin Ahmad. Salmon Almad.
Let's call him Salmon. Salmon, damn it. Salmon
So,
from now on.
About an hour ago, Kyle Shanahan said that Mullins may need Tommy John surgery to repair his
Ooh.
UCL on his right elbow.
It's intense.
So does that change your thinking at all about the previous question?
So who's starting?
Probably CJ Beathard.
I think it does make it a little bit closer, but also I wasn't really that scared of Nick Mullins to begin with. So it's not like it's this huge downgrade at quarterback. It's just a downgrade. I still think I play the Steelers. This one's interesting to me. The Jeff Wilson, Giovanni, or Salvin Ahmed. If Myles Gaskin is back, are you guys trusting Salvin Ahmed? Because I think Myles Gaskin is expected to play, isn't he?
Yeah, and I think I think I'm putting Jeff Wilson here. That's who I would be starting.
Yeah, I think I would too.
Me too.
But I would trust Salvin.
Even with Myles Gaskin back?
Yeah, against the Raiders.
If Myles Gaskin is not back, Salvin Ahmed is the clear choice for me here.
Yeah.
Now, after watching the game last night, Gio looked really good against that Steelers
He
defense.
just fed him. Man.
He had a great game. If that's their game plan, like if they saw that was a winning game plan, they may try to do that again next week. So Gio is definitely in consideration. You know what? I think I would start Gio. I think I would start Gio. It's close though between him and Jeff. Sean says, I think I asked this you guys yesterday, but he watches a lot of streams. Browns D or Dolphins D in the championship. Browns. They're playing the Jets.
And the Dolphins have a decent matchup, if I remember.
Yeah,
correctly.
a lot of the Raiders.
Not
I don't
as
love that
decent.
matchup.
That's a pretty good matchup.
Well, yeah, is Derek Carr playing?
I don't.
I think it matters.
I'm still starting the Browns against the Jets.
I'm still starting the Browns too, but it's close.
Yeah.
It's really close.
They're both top 5 defenses this week.
Yeah. And with and both teams are really playing for their playoff lives. Know what I mean? Like they're both in the playoff hunt. They need these victories.
I guess
It's looking unlikely is the latest report.
for Derek Carr, and I know Marcus Mariota played well. I think he's going to be a lot more turnover prone. I would probably go to the Dolphins.
Really?
Very close right here. It's very close, and I reserve the right to change my mind. But
I'm going Browns. Jail's going Browns.
Dolphins.
Jordan come in with a hot stat. Bengals are 11-1-1 when Gio has more than 15 carries.
Is that true?
I'm gonna blindly believe it.
I'll
That
believe
can't
it
be
too.
true. That can't be true. Cannot be.
But
Also,
I feel
that's
like
not
that's
correlation
complete out of his
causation.
ass.
Nope.
I feel like it's mixing up correlation causation. Here.
11-1-1.
That is
No
not-
way.
That's the reason the Bengals are winning is Gio just gets tons of carries.
15 carries. Yeah, that's all they need. And
Someone
then
get their analytics department on the phone.
You unlock 15. As soon as he gets 15, it's like unlock. Their defense just gives up.
Josh, I have a question for you. Now that I beat you, and you
Yeah.
are probably going to be cheering for me for the championship. I need help at tight end in that league. I'm deciding between Tyler Higbee and Jared Cook. I also have Jordan Reed, but I'm probably not starting Jordan Reed. Which tight end would you play this week? Tyler Higbee or Jared Cook?
Honestly, you're probably not going to like my answer.
Jordan Reed?
No.
Neither.
Is there a better option on the waiver wire? If there's
Probably
not,
not because it's a
I'm going with
dynasty league.
Jared. As crazy as I sound right now,
I think that's fair.
would go
I think
Jared
I would
Cook.
probably go Jared Cook too. Not that you asked me.
Well,
I was just trying to rub it in.
thing
I was
with
trying to
him
rub it in
last
his
week.
face since I beat him. I want your opinion on it too, JL.
And he's also getting wet. You're about to get wet for a second time because of this man.
Honestly, I should probably go set up for that.
Oh, I forgot about that.
The tight ends on the waiver wire are Dawson Knox, Tyler Eifert, Drew Sample, Anthony Ferkser, Mo Alley Cox.
Ferkser.
So those are the guys on the waiver wire.
Not great. Yeah, dude, honestly, I'm starting Jared Cook, and I know I was against him last week. Another week with Drew Brees.
And they're playing the Vikings, which is
dude,
not a bad matchup.
I would go Jared Cook.
Same.
Chosen Rose says, should I flex Kiki QT again? Josh, I'll let you take this one. I'm actually going to go get set up in the bathroom to get watered real quick.
Chosen Rose, I forget your other options, but I think you're probably going to end up starting Kiki QT again this week. If you started him last week and we weren't very confident, if we were telling him you just started him last week and we weren't super confident about him, I think I feel more confident after what I saw last week. So
Yeah.
you probably are.
Yeah.
Let me know if you have other options. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's uber startable.
Yeah, for sure. I know. I think he's not in here anymore, but Nola I think has QT as well.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff.
Yeah.
He says Dan Arnold. I think
Dan
I still
Arnold.
Start. I'm assuming that's related to the Jared Cook question or what Simon was asking about Jared Cook.
I am not sure what Dan Arnold's in related to.
If it isn't related to that, I still start Jared Cook over Dan Arnold.
That makes sense to me.
He said he had Kiki or Jeff Wilson.
They both had fine weeks. Listen, I think there's a look. Jeff Wilson got a little banged up in this game, so if he's healthy and the starter, I'm probably going to end up going him over Kiki. Actually,
You go Jeff Wilson. Yeah, I would probably do that too.
But I know that news is going to unfold as the week goes along, and I want to know about what's going on with Jeff Wilson, what's going on with the rest of the 49ers backfield, what are the coaches saying, and Kiki's a fine option, just Jeff Wilson is better if he's got the majority of carries for the 49ers.
Yeah, I agree with that. And Sean said, got to run. Peace. Thank you, Sean. Thanks for tuning in, as always.
Yeah, you're the man.
Are you ready, Simon?
Simon's going to get so wet.
You got to let it run a little bit longer this time. You were real quick for turning it off.
I thought it was fair. It was fair. I like to get
like a good 20 seconds.
Listen. No one told you to bring out the hose here. All right. Yeah, that was crazy though. In the cold.
In the cold, yeah.
Now in the summer, I'm all about it. Hose me down, baby.
You know what? I need to own up. If I lose a bet, I lose a bet.
Fair enough. Simon.
All right, you ready, Simon?
Buddy.
Let it rip. Beyblade.
Let it rip. Get wet. Yeah. I want the glasses on.
Glasses on. He's still not
Yes,
dry.
it's so cold.
Come on, let it run. Let it run. Keep it going.
Get it down your pants
Oh,
a little
yeah.
bit too, okay?
I want to see you soak.
There we go. No.
It turns it off so fast. Also, how much does it take to turn off your shower?
That was great.
There's like 5 knobs.
Turning them all.
Oh my god.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Josh.
You're welcome, man. You can bathe. You can watch me get wet tomorrow.
I was about to say, you're
You
paying up
get showered up.
I'm gonna shower it up.
Showered up.
Whew.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm gonna get wet though, man. I'm gonna
Get
be
very
wet.
wet.
I'm gonna be sitting
The
here, right here, like dripping.
Oh yeah.
The Chosen Rose. Yeah, I do have James Conner, but I don't know. Snell's on the wire, waivers. I don't trust either one of them in my championship.
I was gonna say, don't start either one of them if you can.
Not championship.
I'm putting Jeff Wilson or Kiki over both these guys at this point. Now there is this scenario, Simon, where like the Steelers are like, James Conner starting this week, tomorrow, 100%. He's getting all our carries. Something weird like that happens, then we can talk. But
Yeah.
I don't trust the Steelers running backs at this point.
Me neither.
Okay, guys. Unless we get more questions coming in, I need to go dry off fully. My mic's not sounding too good. I'm freezing cold. But we will be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on – wait, where else do they follow us? YouTube.
YouTube.
I'm on Twitter at FYF Simon, John Luke at FYF John Luke, and Josh at FYF Josh. You can find us at Front Yard FYF. And we are Front Yard Fantasy on Twitter or on YouTube and Twitch. We'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time. You saw me get wet today. It's Josh's turn tomorrow. And then we got to get JL this weekend with some sort of water bet. So we'll see what happens.
Happen.
Trading makes fantasy fun. Remember it, people. Remember it.